Make Volume 24 is where you'll find the Dizzy Robot Project by Steve Hofer. This is probably one of the easiest projects you'll find because all you need is a small pager motor, which you can get out of an old cell phone, a 1-inch square piece of thin tin, and a small button cell battery. The tools are pretty easy to find as well: a pair of scissors, a pair of snips that can cut your thin metal, and also a pair of pliers. Needle nose seem to work best. You'll find a link in the description of this video where you can download a template. You need to print this out full size and then cut out the little template. After you've cut it out, you're going to trace it on your 1-inch square piece of tin and then cut it out. Now you should end up with a Dizzy Robot base that looks like this. But you're not done. It's time to make some bends in the metal. You'll use your needle nose pliers for this, and you're going to shape it out. It's going to start looking, initially it'll be square, but when you're done, it should be rounded out so the base holds the battery. And you can see how it's rounded around and holds the battery in place. And the top part will also be bent and rounded a little bit because that's going to hold the pager motor. Your pager motor should have two small metal tabs. One will be bent up to make contact with the housing, and the other one will be bent down to make contact with the top of the battery. Before putting the pager motor in place, it's a good idea to get a little piece of paper and cover the battery so the motor doesn't start running until you're ready for it. Mount the pager motor in the top of the housing and bend the metal around to hold it in place, and it should look like this. Now it's time to test it out by removing the paper, and oh, look out! Our dizzy little robot is fallen over and is spinning wildly. My cat Tux was getting a real kick out of it as it spun around on the pad, but didn't really stand up. I made a few adjustments and was able to get the Dizzy Robot to stand up and spin on its own for a while, but it's going to require more tweaking, and unfortunately my 2 button cell batteries have died and I don't have any more. So in the meantime, it's time for you to make your own Dizzy Robot. And when you do, post it as a video response to this video, and let's see your Dizzy Robot in action. That's how to make a crazy spinning Dizzy Robot. We'll see you next time with another weekend project.
In the year 2000, Ben Heckendorn built his first mod.
We can rebuild it. Smaller, better, portable.
Since then, he has continued his work, helping those in need with creative new projects. If you've got an idea you'd like to see built, why not send it to The Ben Heck Show?